Hello and welcome to the video. So tonight we have Old School Motorsports OCMS Touring Car Championship. 5 races, 20 cars, over 2 lobbies, or 20 drivers I should say, over 2 lobbies. Over 5 tracks, and then with the decider 6th track, starting with the OCMS Club Circuit. A lot of people know this one already. Been done on a few of our evenings. I'm running tonight in the Lexus RCF. That's my choice over a few of the other ones that I like to test out. Let's let the RCF out of the way, put me in first place and settle myself in. It was nice to start an evening with a win, so let's try and get a comfortable lead. So as I say, 10 in each party. At the end of the 5 races and the 2 lobbies, the top 3 from each lobby will face off in a decider race. As I go extremely deep in the big left-hander, get myself back out, keep myself in first place. I've got Short and Tall and Jesse just hanging in behind, as the pack seems to be battling quite nicely. Keep myself out of that trouble, go a little wide there, but just about gets it into that corner. And then to a big right-hander into a long straight, which is where we're going to see who's got the legs. So my car tops out about 215. I tried out a couple of Beamers, the M4, the M5. I tried out the RS7. I even gave the Porsche Panamera a run. But I settled on the Lexus. It was the most fun to drive. It kind of does like to put his bum out sometimes. The Panamera, which was incredibly sticky, just didn't have the top end. I didn't mind the RS7 had the top end, but just drove like a tank. So I stuck with the Lexus RCF. I think only myself and Jesse went with it. We'll see how it pans out over the night as the night goes on. As we come into a big left and into the city, part of the track we used in the old OCMS track, so I know this bit fairly well. I'm starting to pull myself a little gap now, a couple of seconds ahead of Short and Tall. Going to shorten his name to Shorty, I think. Into a big right-hander, just about gets that, very, very close to that checkpoint. And into a double left. I hit this one too fast. Heading down to a nice right into a left. Don't want to fly this one too wide, you end up in a doorstep probably. Sure, developers put doorsteps in there just to annoy people. Big left into a straight, and then we've got a nice little run down to a roundabout. No crossovers in this track. Pass each other on this point, but I'd say no crossovers itself. This one's all about getting that line right, take it out wide and try and cut on the inside of it. You can do it pretty quick. I've done that too slow, my body weight is all over the place here. I get through unscathed, but certainly not quick. Keep myself in first place. Looks like I'm a little bit clearer yet, 3 seconds. I will admit to practicing this track with the cars I was testing out. I knew people had had a few runs on it, and I haven't played a little bit recently, so I thought I'd get a little bit of practice in. It's a nice track, I do like this one. It's similar to the one we used to do the OCMS track days, but in reverse. So I do enjoy it. Shorty's caught up a little bit on me now. I don't know what the time was then, but I saw him blip up on my radar. As long as I can keep myself pointing forwards, I should be okay. And yeah, 3.5 seconds now. And that's lap 1 complete. I'm not going to show you the whole race. Let's see how it ended up. I ended up in first place. Good win for me. Short and Tall second. Gix I got into third. Headblitz 4th. Puppy 5th. Jesse 6th. Woody 7th. Fallen 1 8th. 9th for Coyote. And Darth didn't quite finish that race. We've also got the other lobby. Minion's got some recordings for me, so we're going to have a quick check on Minion's race. He doesn't got the whole thing, but we can certainly have a look to see how it starts, how it pans out, and I can give you the results at the end. So he's playing around in his RS 500 as expected. Antonius and Kaiser in there as well, so there's going to be some battles going on there. Jinxie and Adley. We shall see how this goes. We've got what Kaiser's driving something German, obviously. Anson something Italian. He ain't that smooth, let's face it. As we go into big left, nice and close. Bet they're all glad it's ghosting. As soon as that, there we go. The tussle has started. Robin is racing until someone's crying. But Minion gets on the inside there, knocks Kaiser out. Sets himself in second place, just behind Antonius. And let's see what the Alpha and Forward have got to offer. I'm no doubt going to see Kaiser again very soon. We've got Jinxie creeping up into 4th place. This should be a good race. Big right-hander into the straight. Whoop, there he is. That's Jinxie in his RX-7. 4 wide on the straight. Well, this will be fun. Someone's going to end up in tears. That's going to be Kaiser. No, he's right. Nope, there we go. Bye. So, top 3, Antonius, Jinxie and Minion. See how this works out. It's going to be scary on this bit. Let's see who's got the stick. That tank next to Minion's looking to be a bit shaky. You see, oh, I think he clipped the wall. I'm not sure if he's out of the running. I think he's kept going. Jinxie's still there. And during that little battle, Antonius has given himself a little bit of breathing space. As we come into the city, big left-hander, both taking it nice and tight. We've got Oddrun creeping up into 3rd, Bad Ben up into 4th. Jinxie's taken a couple of dropped slots there, I think, from his excursions off the track. There's a little bit of a gap appearing between 2nd and 3rd as Ant and Minion pull away a little bit. Big Ben up into 3rd. Let's see if he can get back into the contention at the front runners. Big left. Big left. Minion, Antonius is just going to take everything out for Minion. That's nice. There we go. See that? Just trashing the place. Minion just gets a little wide, but just about keeps it in. Big left into the straight. Down towards that roundabout. Let's see if they can pull away. I mean, you've got a 3-second gap already. Oh, a little bit shorter now. Looks like they're catching up a little bit. Heading down to that roundabout. Antonius seems to be doing it. Antonius gets through. He does well. So does Minion. Minion went a little slow, I think. A little bit cautious. But certainly keeping himself in 2nd place. 2 quick lefts. Just got to watch the second one sometimes. If you go out a little wide, you can clip that bridge, which will put a halt to your race. If we come down to the penultimate corner, it's like Ant's actually pulling away a fair bit on the straight. Topping out, what, 188 in a Sierra? Yeah, 190 in a Sierra. But catches him on the corners. Ant's a little bit tail slidey there. And the final results for that race coming up on the left-hand side of the screen. Moving on to the second race, Fast City Lights. So the requisite for the cars was Super Saloon or Retro Saloon in S1, tuned however you pleased. So that's what we've gone with tonight. A lot of mix of cars, which is cool. And we're fighting in the city, so this one should be interesting because my car does enjoy a slide. And we shall see if I got fight with me. So it's me up front, Short and Tall in 2nd, Gix is in 3rd, Coyote is in 4th. No, we're dropping some places. Woody's climbed up to 4th place, Splits up to 5th. I'll do it again, guys, I'll admit it. I did have a little practice. Although I found that as soon as you go online, the braking zones are wildly different. So it took me a little while to adjust to that. It's just got to brake a little bit earlier for some reason. The car handled better when I was playing solo. And then we come across the crossover, which inevitably will cause some pain, some tears during the evening. And as I pull away as a 2nd and a bit in the lead. A couple of quick corners, up into the straight, up towards the castle. Now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. A little bit of a gap. Just dab the brake as you come into the chicane. There you go. Left then right. Try and avoid all the debris. Right into left. Nicely taken. And then big right. 2nd, 3rd gear right. And then we're away. Bit of a battle going on for 2nd and 3rd. Woody's climbed his way past Shorty up into 2nd place. Headblitz in 4th still. Jesse 5th. Gix 6th. Foreman 7th. Coyote 8th. Darth in 9th. And Puppy down 10th. Lap 1 complete. Let's see how that pans out. Well, this is the crossover part, so unscathed. Got through the second lap. My leader's there, but we shall see lap 3. No, we're good, we're good. Not having any issues so far. I know they're targeting me, so it's only going to be a matter of time. You can see them just getting through there. Oh, that one was close. Now I think that's Gixxer, who does enjoy himself when he gets a tag. And he tags me just there. I get a big bang, but literally no contact to my vehicle, so I get away with that one. Could have been a lot worse. End of the race. Finished first place. Shorty in second. Jesse in third. Gixxer in fourth. And so on and so forth. So Minions race. See if he fares any differently on the crossover. Away we go. And we know the legs doesn't exist on the Sierra, so once we get to about 180, I think we're going to start to see the cars pull away. It just depends on whether that's going to happen before we get to the end of the straight or not. We should be good, he should be fine. So he's got the grip, so he's going to be able to get around this corner. That's nicely taken. Into the second, there we go. Now I see that. See, climbs straight up into second place after 2 corners. Ben's having a wibble as we come down to that nasty chicane. Let's break it. Oh, takes a tag from Odrin. We're going to go 3 wide on that corner apparently. I know we've got a bit of a sprint as we come down to the next big left. Minion just keeps that door closed on Ben, keeps himself in first place. Looks like there's a bit of a battle going on behind. Oh, goes a little wide but keeps himself on. I think we've had an issue with second and third because they seem to have stopped on the radar. Second lap, crossover. Ooh, no, he tagged someone himself. He's doing right, he's away in first place. Ben in second, Low End in third, Kaiser in fourth, and another close one that looked like Antonius. It would have been worth hitting him on that one. Gutted Minion. Fifth lap. Nope, safe. He had a couple just behind him, but he looked like he got through okay. I think he's going to be fine. And on to race 3. So we have, let me just start it up. Bamberg to Broadway Bridge. First sprint race of the evening. I know I'm not as good on the sprint races. I always find a bit more tricky. At least with a lap race, you kind of get used to the lap and you start to learn it and you keep going. But with this one, obviously, I've got, 15 minutes of racing, not knowing what head blitz is going to throw at us. But we get away with a good start. Fighting with Darth. Darth drifts off. It's the second time he's done that tonight with me. Just disappears. Coming down past the lighthouse. Dab the brake a little bit. Nobody else is though. Gixxer's coming through. Jesse's coming through. I see 1-2 races now. It's going to start to get bullying. I see the tactics. I see what they're up to. Well, dropping down to 4th place as we come down to the long coastal straight. It'll be interesting to see actually. We didn't really see the top ends on the last one. Oh, Shorty's taking a detour. So it leaves me and Jesse and Gixxer pulling away in the lead. Just feel my tyres just about to let go on these corners. I'm not even getting near the top end, so I guess this isn't what I expected. So on my top, I top out 215. Gixxer's pulling away though. I think he's got a slightly quicker machine there. As we come into the city and take that left. See how we do. Yeah, I'm literally topping out now, aren't I? Oh no, not braking enough there. Slam the wall, slam the bench. Keep my 3rd place. As I watch them toss stuff and Jesse's throwing fences. Oh, that's a nasty corner. Gixxer's going to find the wall, leaving me and Jesse to have a little sprint in the end. So Jesse in first, myself in second, Heads is up into 3rd, Gixxer in 4th, Shorty in 5th, Puppy in 6th, Woody in 7th, Coyote 8th, Darth 9th, and Fallen 110th. Little mistake there from me, braked a little hard on a corner, didn't brake enough on that one, neither did Jesse. Missed my chance there, but looks like I've got a bit of a better acceleration coming up that corner. Let's see if I can get around there. The duel of the Lexuses. Side by side. A little love tap, puts me in the wall. These things happen. Jessie goes wide on that one there, but keeps herself on the road. Is she gonna? Yep, she's alright. She's fine. I'm fine. It's all love and war. She's pulled a second ahead. I've not braked enough. Oh, anywhere near enough for that corner. Going wide, taking out some debris. I'll try a little bit harder than that. And I'm going to get this first place. Shorty's up into third. Not sure how far. We've got a few seconds behind. Jessie seems to have got this one dialed in. She's doing alright. Hate this corner. Always slam that house. Cautious braking. I'm not sure where I'm going to catch her. Having the same car, I'm not sure where I've got the advantage. We shall see. I'm sure he's caught right up on me, I think, now. So I think he's going to have a quicker car. Just keep it safe, keep it steady in second, and just wait for people to make mistakes, right? Easy. Oh, going deep, going deep. No, we were right on that one there. Wasn't really seeing that one there. Looks like all top four made it through fine. Big drive up the hill. Oh, we're both going wide in that one. That's going to let Shorty in, I think. Just going to bully my way into the first place. And hopefully block off Shorty. No, there we go. We've got a top four, nice and close again now. So, make the tyres scream. Let's see if I can get away from them. Make a gap up here. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to go with the tactic of just chucking as much crap onto the track as I can. See if I can mess them up. Not the best tactic, but you know. Oh, there we go. Jessie's just poking her nose in. As we go back down the hill. Pull myself half a second. So we've pulled a little bit away from Shorty's M3. A race between me and Jessie. The Lexuses, the Lux things. Oh, I'm going to go wide here. I think no, managed to keep myself on the course. Across the bridge. Into a big right-hander. So I'm going wide. I'm going to continue my tactics of throwing stuff. There's a tree for everybody. Have a tree, Jessie. There you go. And we're off again. Top three nice and close. Top four still nice and close. Puppy in 5th, Woody in 6th, Gixer is down in 7th, Quoty 8th, Darth in 9th, and Fallen 1 in 10th. As we open it up, she's right there, look. 10th of a second behind me. One small error, and she'll be there. This is probably where I'm going to end up over-braking for a corner as I play a little nervously. I'm doing alright though. Let's keep myself in this position. Not much happens now. We're going to move forward a little bit in the race. Jessie's dropped back down to 4th. Shorty in 2nd, Heads in 3rd. As we come around the part of the track we did earlier on, I've gone too wide, slammed some bins, taken out a gate, and Shorty is right there. He should be able to take me on this bit. I'm going to take this corner wide and try and get in on the apex. He's gone way too late. So, easy get my first place back. And we sprint down under the bridge. And it's quite a quick part of the track here as we come into a big straight. And fast forward 75% through the race. I've pulled myself a nice little lead ahead there, sort of 4.5–5 seconds ahead of Shorty. 25% of the race to go. Just need to play it steady. That's not what I mean. I'm going to go wide. That's a missed checkpoint. Rewind. And let's do it all over again. No, bye, Shorty. Ah, damn it. So we're not going to go for the rewind this time. Oh, no, we are going to go for the rewind this time. The double rewind. And let's... No, see, you see, this mistake after mistake after mistake. There goes Heads. I'm going to do the old school way. There we go. And that's going to put me in 4th place behind Jessie with 23% of the race to go. Wow. That's a big ask. I think I'm reliant on mistakes now. And as I push myself too hard, I'm going to take out every wall I can find, any fence, any sign, and any traffic post. So I do manage to catch up with Jessie as we come down towards the festival. 10% of the race left to go. Let's see if I can dive in on the inside there. I don't think I'm going to have enough race left to catch up with Heads. who's what, like 7 seconds ahead, 6.5 seconds ahead of me. So I think it's just a matter of holding off Jesse. Had a bit of practice on that in this race. There we go, end of the race. I finished in 3rd place. Not the best race for me. One huge mistake. Cost me quite big there. Congrats, Shorty. Good win for you, buddy. Didn't have a video for Minions Convoy, so rolling up on the left side of the screen you'll see the finishing positions. And we move on to Mortimer's Sprint. So, race 4. Apologies for the artifacing. Twitch didn't want to give me a decent copy, so there's going to be a few glitches here and there tonight. Doing the best with what I've got. We'll try and fix it for next week's cross-country event. So, as I say, second sprint race. Jesse's flying off to the left, Gix is flying to the right. I'm going to split through the middle. Messy start. Now it's, as my normal tactics, open your legs and try and get moving. Oh, no, they're back. Woody's come and take me on the left. He's got a short and tall take me on the right. Big left-hander. Little love tap from short and tall. We're all going wide. Bit of a mess, but we're going. Short and tall comes out of that mess in first place. Big right-hander. Woody takes the lead on that right-hander. I'm back up into second. And let's see what we got. I'm late. Oh, that was bad. That's alright, keep on the track, avoid the tree. Slips back into 3rd place, battling Fallen One in his Alpha. Woody's trying to get away from us all. Woody breaks the locks up there. I don't help him very much there. Get a little bit of an argy-bargy from Fallen One. Oh, it's a messy race. It's a messy one. It's a big battle getting around this one. We lost Fallen One, and Head Blitz comes in to just slyly take first place. I'm going to sit just behind him, see if I've got enough legs to get past him. Not sure what his Audi's going to be doing. We all know where mine tops out. Let's see how we get on as we go down the big straight. Well, we'll see how I fare. See if we can get to our top ends and then see what the other cars can do. As it stands, I seem to be getting a little bit further away from Head Blitz now as we come down to a huge roundabout. I've completely failed on that one. Where are the checkpoints? Slap a tree. I mean everyone's got to slow down for it, so it shouldn't be too bad. Would have completely destroyed Short and Tall then if I hadn't ghosted. But it keeps me back in the pack. 4th place as we head around and back down the highway. I'm in 3rd place. Going to jump forward a little bit. Not much is going on. Big left-hander as we cut through Edinburgh. We've got Shorty missing that one, so that puts me up into 2nd. Shorty's straight back on me. The M3's acceleration is something else, really. I've overbroke that. Shorty actually missed the checkpoint, so he's going to disappear and come back. And now it leaves me to chase the Woody. Let's see how we get on. Don't like this this part of the track. These corners can be a bit of a nightmare. The elevation changes. There we go, straight through. Put your foot down. Heads is just behind me by 3 seconds. Wrap up the race. Not sure why I missed everything. I think Woody missed a checkpoint, which put me in 1st place. Heads in 2nd. Woody did come in 3rd, Short and Tall in 4th. Gixer climbed his way back up into 5th. Jesse dropped down to 6th. Fallen One 7th, Puppy 8th, and Quoty 9th. And now we'll go and check out how the other lobby got on with the Mortimer Sprint. Obviously, Minions' point of view. Another nice mix of cars in there as well. Let's see if their race is as messy as ours was. Right, starting from the back, same as me. Ben starting from the front. As he weaves your way through, goes a little wide there. That's a bit of a mess. Gets away with it. Everyone's a bit messy on that one. Into the big right, down to the left. Oh, he's gone way wide. That's a missed checkpoint right there. That's what they call that. Boom. Alright, spin it round and get on the road again. Still early, got a long way to the race to go. Going to jump forward a smidge so when he catches up with them. Jinxie's having some issues as it looks of things. He's back on the track. Minion's got a long way to go if he wants to get into the final tonight. Oh, that's another missed checkpoint. There we go. Starting from the back. Show your skills. Go on, boy. Let's see what you got. He's got a long way to go. He's jumping forward another 20% or so. He's on the highway. He's done the big roundabout. They're flying back down. He's having a bit of a battle with Pine. Jinxie's just ahead of him. Low End's got the top spot. Antonius in second. They're super close. Big Ben's about a half second behind. That's that bit that I don't like. He's climbing his positions. So Jinxie missed a point. It's just behind Adley. Flying down. He's going to catch Adley, I think, on this bit. Oh, it's gone a little wide, guys. Alright, take out some roadworks. There you go. But is he going to have enough to catch back up with the Beamer? We shall see. Again, very close at the front. Top three are nothing between them. There really isn't. And Kai's only a second or so behind, so it seems like a good race on this one. So a massive right-hand hairpin. Adley's locked up there. He's gone really late. It's going to cost him that position. Let's see how far Minion's got. He's got 10 seconds to catch up. Let's see if he does it. Still got 10 seconds or so. 40% through the race. That's Antonius. Parked his car there by the looks of things. As we wrap up this race, Aldrin does finish first, Big Ben second, Minion comes in on third, which is a good comeback, Low End in fourth, so on and so forth. Good racing, and we're on to the final race of the night, or the final race for everybody tonight, Wind Farm Tour. Let's see, another lap race. Do you prefer a lap race? And away we go. See if we can avoid any spectacular missed checkpoints. I've done alright tonight though. Just need to try and keep the top three places so I can get into that final round. Final round track has been decided but not communicated to the rest of us, so we couldn't practice it. Kind of makes sense, keeps it fair. So there'll be 6 of us in that, 3 from here and 3 from the other group. We'll see how we get on. And we've got Gixxer taking the lead to begin with. Shorty's just behind. I'm down in third. Woody in fourth. Jesse fifth. Puppy in sixth. Headbut's the seventh. Clarity at eighth. And Fallen One in ninth. Just about trying to stay on the track here. Not doing a very good job of it. Into a big right. Unscathed through the hairpin. Up along the top by the wind farms. Nice bit of straight. Gixxer seems to be pulling away a little bit. But the top three are making a bit of a gap to fourth place. Hard on the brakes. Oh, it's gone a little wide. They've both gone wide. I'm on the wrong side here. I'm not going to get through here. No. But keeps us nicely bunched up. I just don't have the traction there, just don't grip as I come around that chicane. Lose a little bit of time. But we're back going. So we're down here, down to another big right. Hard braking. Oh, can't go wide on that one, that lets me through, thank you Shorty. Now, Gixxer's in my sights, let's see if we can catch him up. No. It's a deceptive left. Caught me out so many times. And then up and across the line for the end of lap 1. Right, it's just Gixxer's gone way off there. Where's he going to do? He's got through that checkpoint. He's alright. He's fine. And as I've got to brake massively anyway for this one, this should keep him. Yeah, nice and close. Shorty's just behind as well. So although there's a bit of a mistake there, it's probably the best part of the race to do it on. Love taps. Thanks, Gix. Sure, I'll repay the favour. Always let me through that. What a cutie. Right, so over the little hills. I keep messing this bit up. I can't keep it on the bloody road. Oh, a little wibble there. Yeah, this bit here. I always forget to go left there, and then I just kind of get caught out. Don't get the braking line for this one. So I'm losing a bit of speed there. Keeps them behind, but not the best bit of driving. Into the big right. No love taps. Oh, hit a rock. Ah, just giving it away, look. Kicks it back up into first. Gives me a little bit of work to do. Shorty's still hanging in just behind us, waiting for me and Gix to make some big mistakes. See how we do. Down to the left, into the right. We both go very wide on that one, me more so than Gix. Just going to let Shorty back in. Am I going to try and block him off? No, I don't. I play fair. Just give him some taps. Okay, into the chicane. Just don't quite get it right on that one again. Sprint down to the next big hairpin. Hard on the brakes. Oh, I can get through there. Nope, I'm going to give Shorty a bit of a love tap. And away we go. Got a few seconds on 4th place here, so unless we make some major mistakes, I think we should be alright for a top 3 finish here. Hard on the brakes there. Get in front of Shorty as he pushes that one a little bit wide. And the hunt is on for Gixxer yet again. This one can be troublesome. Let's see if we can just get over this one. Gixxer's a bit more wary this time around, as was I. I just about keep my car going forward. Big right hander, and then up the hill. No power here. Let's see if we can get a faster corner in. I might be able to catch him on this bit. I'll come up there a lot quicker than he has. Swing to the left side and breeze past him. Up over the brow of the hill. See if we can keep it on the road. There we go. So that's the end of lap 3. It's the final lap. Gixxer's right on my bottom. That was a little wide. Oh, I've got all that wrong. Completely wrong. Oh, that's a missed checkpoint. Am I going to? I don't rewind this one. I've learned my lesson tonight. And off we go. Where are we today? So that's now 8 seconds behind Gixxer in 2nd place. Shortly dropped down to 4th. Not whether he had a mistake anywhere. And that wraps up that race. As you can see, scrolling through the screen is the current finishing positions for that race for the other lobby. Well done, Mr. Big Bad Ben. And that takes us into the final race of the night, bar the decider. 6th race, Lakehurst Lockdown. I do like the Lakehurst Cops circuit, so there'll be a little bit of this that I absolutely adore. Starting from the middle of the grid. Woody heads Jesse and Claire are just ahead of us. Straight down to a big left, so let's see if people don't take it. Oh, bit of a glitch. But I breeze myself up into 1st place. And now it's about getting going, sticking it on the road, getting the hell through this track. Ooh, took a nice little bump off that train line there. I'll have to watch that. Take a bit of a tap from Shorty. Down to a big left, over the bridge. Oh, there's no one. See, the love taps are out tonight. I think Shorty's my new nemesis. I've been looking for a new nemesis. Especially when I'm not racing with Minion, you know. Who else am I going to pick on? Down to the big long straight. Curious to see if I can catch the M3 on the straight. Obviously, it definitely has better acceleration than me. I'm topping out just over 215 or so. Don't think we're going to have enough legs to get there. Into the left, down to 4th really, take this one. We've got the 3rd, no, 4th we go. Then up through the little chicane. Through the chickens. The chickens, there you go. And down to the big left. Went quite deep on this one the first race. Couldn't get this one right. A little bit better, but still not really cutting the mustard. Fast right. A couple of corners. The end of the race. Sorry, end of the lap, I should say. And that's me, Shorty, 2nd or so behind. A little bit of a pack with Puppy and Gixxer in 3rd and 4th. But that one there, I did finish that one up. Nice simple win for myself, and across the line, 1st place. And there's the results from the other lobby. And I'll let you know the top 6 for the final race of the night. So there we have it, the top 6. Minion, Kaiser, Big Ben, Short and Tall, myself, DJ, and Headblitz. 2 laps of the OCMS TC Decider. So these points will add on to the current leaderboard to find our overall winner for the evening. From the Lakehurst starting point, I'm starting in 5th place. Should expect this to be a nice tight race. I feel like the other lobby were getting overall better times than us, but maybe they were pushing each other harder. From Minion's point of view, as me drifting in, I don't know what happens. I completely lose it. Don't get any of it right. I'm now, well, miles at the back. Let's watch Minion as he sees if he can find himself a position on the podium. Yeah, I'm 3 odd seconds, well 2.5 seconds behind Ben. Alright, Minion, what you got? It's fast. Shorty's taking the lead, he's pulling away a little bit. Not a lot. Him and Ben are very close together. Oh, very close. Into a sharpish right. Minion gets that one pretty spot on, a little bit, but just needs to avoid all the debris. How am I getting through there? So I've caught up a little bit. I'm in 6th place, obviously. As we hit the highway, do I have enough legs in this to catch up with some of those other bloggers? Well, Heads does. He catches up with Minion, puts them into the fence. That's going to be a big right-hander. Kaiser's going all sorts of ways around that corner. Ben went wide. Kaiser's coming back through. That's me up into 5th place. Shorty's holding it always a second and a half ahead now. Shorty's doing well. I'm up into 3rd place. Oh, sorry, this is Minion. Minion's up into 3rd place. I'm still in 5th. Minion slides on the inside there of Mr. Big Bad Ben. Ben's having a pop back, not having none of that. He's got the inside line on this one. This is a slow corner. Minion just outbreaks him beautifully there. That puts me alongside Mr. Big Bad Ben. I kind of used him a bit of a wall there. That was a bit cheeky. As we head down, bit of a love tap from Blitz. The chase is down the hill. Still very, very close this race. Heading into a big right-hander. Hard on the brakes. There we go. A little slow, but I got through it okay. Minion and Shorty are having that chase from the line. Minion just gets across in there. Puts himself in 1st place. And now we hit the Lakehurst part. That's quite quick. Oh, he's alright, he's alright. I think I do something very similar, to be honest. Remember rightly, yeah. In fact, there's a few of us that did that. That's through the trees. Wow, for a decider race, I've certainly not pulled my thumb out my ass. 5th place. Into the Lakehurst part. This is where if I can gain any ground, it will be here. We shall see. God, the Twitch stream is awful. Last few corners now. Big double right. Into the left. Into the right. Oh, Shorty looks like he's glitching out. Maybe a bit of connection issues. And down across the line for the end of the 1st lap. So that's one more lap to go. I just couldn't quite there. Side by side with Shorty. Big Ben just ahead. Kaiser in 2nd. Minion in 1st. And this is where it all goes horribly wrong from Shorty due to my inability to drive this car. As I just try to avoid the tractor, slam Shorty up the bum. I get through a checkpoint. I feel bad, but I don't stop racing. But I killed his race. It was a shame because Shorty was doing really well. He was top spot for the first half of that 1st lap. Minion and Kaiser fighting away for top spot. 1st and 2nd. I'm 4th, but a guilty 4th, if you will. It's just got more legs, isn't it? Minion's stopping at that sort of 193, 194 mark. tidy. I think with this long straight now, Kaiser's going to give him a bit of a chance to stretch his legs. And he seems to, but he's, yeah, right at the end of the race. Kaiser wins that one. Congrats, mate. Winning second. Big Bad Ben in third. A guilty fourth for myself. Shorty in fifth, and heads down in sixth. What a great night's racing, everybody. Thank you very much. There you can see the final rankings. End up taking the crown after some dirty driving, but it was good fun. Thanks all for joining us. Thanks for watching the video. Take care.